Coming up on this week's episode of The Dough Necessities.
Right now, we bring it back to life.
Yeah.
So we have over 50 locations now.
Loading Season 3, Episode 1 of The Dough Necessities.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us again today. We are in Tempe, Arizona, visiting BoSa Donuts, Coffee, and Smoothies. Super excited to be here. This place started in 1994, originally in Chandler, Arizona. Since then, BoSa has grown to over 50 locations, and most of them are actually open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. BoSa actually requires any owner to learn every phase of the business. That includes baking. They didn't want to reinvent the wheel. Haha, get it? Little donut wheels. Okay, I'm gonna stop. They just wanted to create the perfect donut. Their success is attributed to the focus on quality, including the visual appearance of food items. No wonder they named it BoSa, which means happy circle. Sounds like we need to get some happy circles ourselves, right? Let's do. Right in front of me here, I've got Jackson Chao. Jackson, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What you do for BoSa, and just tell us a little about the history of BoSa.
BoSa exists since 1980 something, and it was a franchise at that time. I bought us to take over and then rebrand it again, the better recipe to it. So right now, we bring it back to life.
Yeah.
So we have over 50 locations now.
And they're all just in Arizona, right?
Yeah, just in Arizona. We have a lot of interest outside of Arizona.
Talk to me about the quality and the ingredients and everything. Like, why is that so important to you?
We have our own ingredient, that like our own mix and the techniques, how you make the donuts, not just the mix. If you don't have a technique how to make the donuts, it's not gonna be good quality.
Yeah.
We only do expansion with our own employees. So we don't sell franchise or anything like that.
Wow. Why did you choose donuts?
Well, my families, like since 80s, they work in donuts for years.
Yeah.
And most of Cambodian came to the US is about the job in donut shop.
Yep. Why are your donuts the best?
Our donut is very fluffy and very light. It could melt in your mouth.
Yeah, that's actually one of my friends said that. Oh, their glazed donuts the best. It just like totally melts in my mouth.
We are famous in the glazed donut and the apple fritter.
Which we got both.
Yes, apple fritter is crispy outside and soft inside.
They're touted as the best donut in Arizona, folks. So if you're in Phoenix, the Phoenix area, well, really, it doesn't really matter what part of Arizona you're in. There's a BoSa Donuts wherever you're at, close by at
Almost
least.
every corner.
Exactly. So, well, thanks again for letting us stop in, Jackson. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks to our friends over at BoSa Donuts and Jackson for showing us around there at BoSa Donuts. Really appreciate that. This has been one donut shop that I've been eyeballing since we started this show, and I finally got in touch with the right person. Let's take a look at the donuts that we got here. But first, you might notice a guest with me, especially for those of you who've been following us since the very beginning, since we first started. We started using Jeff Hunt band music for our show, and this is Jeff Hunt, my friend Jeff Hunt. Jeff, thanks for joining us, man. Love this guy so much, so it's great to have him on the show. He lives down here in Arizona. Let's take a look and see the haul that we got here from BoSa Donuts. Beautiful. Jeff says that the glazed donut is the best one he's had. Melt in your mouth, just amazing, right?
It really is.
So, got a couple glazed donuts here. Got an apple fritter, chocolate ring or chocolate raised donut. Right here, this bad boy is a Boston cream. This is an ube mochi. Here's just a regular old-fashioned or glazed old-fashioned. And then this is a toasted coconut, so definitely should try that one probably as well. Okay, so we're gonna break into this. My mouth has been watering just to try these because of what you said.
Dude, mine's watering like crazy right now.
You better not have been lying, Jeff.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's break that open. Let's take a look at that. Really good, light and fluffy. That's what Jackson was talking about. Just the smell from this. This just smells fantastic. In your opinion, why do you think this is the best glazed donut you've ever had? That's a bold claim, seriously, because there's a lot of good ones out there we've tried.
Okay, it is a bold claim, and I've lived by a competitor where they come off hot. I didn't think that could be beat until I had one of these.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's soft. The dough flavor, too. It's like, I love sourdough, and it's got like a really sharp dough taste.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. Well, cheers. Let's try it.
yeah.
I love it when it's not just dough, but it actually has a little bit of flavor.
Yeah.
That's really good.
But it's unique, right? Like,
It's unique. I've never had a donut that has that specific flavor to it. This is just so flaky and fluffy, and it's fantastic. Good job, BoSa. For the second donut we're going to try, I'm going to let Jeff choose.
eeny, meeny, miny, moist. Coconut's the obvious choice.
I've only tried maybe a couple toasted coconut ones at some of the donut shops we've been to. Let's see.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, let's try it. Cheers. Coconut's nice and crispy, which it should be. What do you think about the flavor and everything in the dough, Jeff?
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah? What was awesome about it?
Whatever the glaze is, like, it makes it more moist.
Mm-hmm.
This was an excellent combination. You take a bite and you get that soft dough and the dry coconut, and then it starts to fuse in your mouth, and it is awesome.
Yeah. What's the next one we should try?
Let's go Boston.
Boston cream. Boston cream has definitely been calling my name, but let's set this open. Look at that. Got some good filling in there. This chocolate looks absolutely fantastic. Cheers, my friend. Earlier we were talking about the quality that they use for the ingredients. I can tell this is absolutely good quality custard. It has a nice coating around it. They don't chintz on that as well, and it has a really nice smooth flavor.
And then you can see, like, the chocolate, the dough, and the cream. You get that initial bite,
Good ratio.
and you can taste, like, all three, and then it all comes together to glorious.
Glorious infusion. Ooh, I like that.
Right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. The honorable mention is most definitely this freaking apple fritter. It's almost gone, so that should be a sign right there. Just the right amount of cinnamon, a lot of apples actually. Probably one of the largest amounts of apples I've ever had in an apple fritter. I'm sure Jade would agree with this too. The glaze, absolutely good consistency there. So fantastic if you're an apple fritter fan.
All right, let's go over the final scores for BoSa Donuts, shall we? The glazed donut, let's talk about that first. Let's just get this amazing work of art out of the way. I gave it huge high marks for the dough, the taste, presentation. Oh my gosh. Even before I did the show, I've had numerous, like we're talking well over 150 to 200 glazed donuts from different places. This is by far top 10, easy. Probably top 5 too, and that's saying something. So this glazed donut is absolutely fantastic. The dough was great. The glaze was just right on par. Super good. Absolutely wonderful. The next one we tried was the Boston cream. This was so good. It made me think I was actually in Boston. The dough was really good, very well cooked. The taste was not fake. That's one thing that drives me nuts is when it tastes like powdered milk or something like that. Not fake at all. Really good custard inside. And then, of course, the presentation. Look at the thing. Looks super good. Really good high marks on that one. The next one we tried was the toasted coconut. That one was really good. The coconut could have been a little bit more flavorful, but overall, though, it was still pretty good. The dough was good. Presentation, it looked really good. Again, I've said this a million times with some of them. That's why I picked it, because it looked really good. I'm a sucker for toasted coconut, anything. Really good donut there. For the honorable mention, apple fritter. Hands down, really good. Lots of apple and cinnamon. Could have used a little bit more cinnamon, but overall, though, really good flavor. It was cooked well, not undercooked or anything like that. And then presentation, again, we're sucker for apple fritters. I think we're pretty much sucker for any donut that looks good, but don't tell anybody. Overall score, though, we're going to give BoSa Donuts is an 8.7. So great job, BoSa. Super good. My buddy Jeff that was with us today, he said this is by far one of his favorite donut shops to go to. I'm so glad that we went here. Really good donut shop. If you're ever in virtually any part of Arizona, for the most part, there's a BoSa nearby. So definitely stop in and get yourself a dozen or 2 or 3 or 4. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Tell us in the comments what you thought the best looking donut was. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And if there's a donut shop you'd like us to check out in your neck of the woods, go ahead and drop a comment below or email us at dough@doughnecessities.com.